Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blob. This is Blob, and today we are going to be looking at some oddly satisfying images. Um, anyway, without further ado, let's just get into the video and look at some oddly satisfying things. The way these tomatoes are sliced. What's less, I believe, is the way that they are sliced. They're more the way that they are organized more than anything else. But yes, I deem this satisfying. It is nice to look at, and they are cut nicely, and they are organized in a funny pattern. And I like that. It's a funny pattern. Pouring rain being illuminated by bright LED bus lights. I mean, I agree that it is a cool look, but I don't know what's like oddly satisfying about it. It's just like it's kind of a nice vibe. Like I want to watch this with like a lo-fi beat behind it in attempt to sleep or something. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing at night. It is definitely not making Reddit videos, but here we are. The perfect scoop of peanut butter. Okay, now this is satisfying. Oh, oh, that's a nice scoop of peanut butter. And it's like the perfect amount too. It's like one of those things where it's like you could that's enough peanut butter to spread on the toast, that's enough peanut butter to put in to like make like some kind of like chocolate concoction out of that I don't know, put in your Tim Bro protein shake because I I am very obviously the epitome of a gym bro. I definitely look like I go to the gym, don't I? I'm joking, but no, but like it's the perfect amount of peanut butter for any concoction, and I think that is so cool. That flour is awesome. I wonder what that flour is made of. I'm gonna have to look that up because that is a very, very cool flower. And I would like that flower. I would like that flower there, right there, on my little windowsill. I would like to look at it. Unless it's one of those weird Australian flowers that's like somehow feminine. Because everything there needs to be feminine. Or somehow be able to kill you. But anyway, I very much like that flower, and I would like one. But only if I can properly take care of it. I will not take responsibilities that I cannot properly care for. That, uh, and if I do not give in the climate for that flower, then I will not get that flower because I cannot properly care for it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Let's move on. It's perfectly tucked under the pattern. I'm 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 not gonna lie. I think this proves that I'm kind of a little bit dull. But this one took me a second. I had to look at it several times before I even understood what was satisfying about it. But once there was thought behind my seeing orbs, uh, I was finally unable to understand that this was in fact satisfying, and I deem it satisfying. Now that my seeing orbs see it properly. My seeing orbs are seeing it properly now, and it is satisfying. Here's time to fold up the print perfectly on the t-shirt. That is awesome. That person deserves an award for for service to humanity. That is so nice to look at. And I also like how the full graphic is not only on display with the folded shirts, but you can also see what it looks like, when you're choosing your clothes in your closet. So you see the pattern, and then you also see the actual shirt that you will actually be purchasing and wearing. I like that. I think they did a very good job at that store. Trimmed hedges today. Oh, they're so fat and so smooth. That is, in fact, satisfying. It is. I wouldn't say it's oddly satisfying. Like, I feel like oddly satisfying implies that, like, you weren't expecting it to be satisfying. But I feel like perfectly trimmed hedges is inherently going to be very satisfying to look at. So, being oddly satisfying, no. But being just a normal amount satisfying, yes. Oh, yes. Let's all bask in this person's satisfaction of the repeated number 75. This is very cool, and I like it. I don't know, there's just something about repeating numbers that makes my brain go, ooh, satisfying. Repeating numbers are cool, and I like them, and they are oddly satisfying. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Humid Florida sunset over misty lake. Nothing about Florida is satisfying. I used to live there, and I was miserable. It is hot. It is humid. You have 2 weeks of winter. I like the chilly air. I like to roll around in the woods while it's chilly. I like the chilly air. And Florida is miserable. And there's no mountains. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat and I hate it. I don't like Florida. I never want to go back. I don't like Florida. It is awful. And it's way too hot. I have to stay inside all day in Florida. It's awful. Oh, the ultimate. Oddly satisfying. I did it. The perfect lid. And honestly, whoever was able to perfectly manage this with a yogurt lid is honestly God's gift to mankind. Like, this is stunning. Whoever managed that either has to be like a level a million genius or just very, very lucky. And I'm hoping, because I appreciate a level a million genius, that they are that, but it's highly more likely that they are lucky. But either way, that is, in fact, oddly satisfying. But anyway, I think that's going to be all for today. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Have a good day. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.